Neutralization. Now today we are going to study about the neutralization. When an acid is mixed with a base in the right proportion, both solutions neutralize the effect of each other. That means the acidic nature of acid and the basic nature of base is destroyed. This reaction is known as neutralization reaction, and the solution is known as neutral solution. So we can say that when acid react with base or mix with base, it will neutralize each other, and this reaction is neutralization reaction. Let's see how neutralization works. We have some test tubes, some droppers, dilute hydrochloric acid, sodium hydroxide solution, and the indicator is phenolphthalein. Now what we have to do, we have to take a test tube and pour some drops of dilute hydrochloric acid. And you have to remember that when we will add the phenolphthalein we are using as an indicator here. So when we use some drops of phenolphthalein in an acid, it will colorless. So we can say that phenolphthalein gives, or it will remain colorless in the acidic solution. And also you have to remember, with base, phenolphthalein gives pink color. So please remember this thing, phenolphthalein gives no color, or we can say that it is colorless in acidic solution, and it will give pink color with basic substance. So now here in acidic it is colorless, no color is here. Now we will add some drops of sodium hydroxide. It is a base here. So when we add sodium hydroxide, it gives pink color. Already indicator is present inside the test tube. So that's why it shows the pink color. So just now I explained you phenolphthalein gives pink color with base. So here is a pink color with base. Now again we will add some drops of dilute hydrochloric acid in this solution. So when we will add again some drops of dilute hydrochloric acid in it, it will again colorless. So you can see what happens with the test tube with the acidic solution. That solution is again changes into acidic when we add dilute hydrochloric acid. Now again when we add sodium hydroxide solution in it, see what will happen with it. So now at the certain position we can say that when acid and base both neutralize each other, now it is not giving the pink color. That means the solution is neither acidic nor basic. This solution is known as neutral solution. So this reaction is known as neutralization. When acid react with base, this reaction is known as neutralization. We can say that the reaction in which a solution is neither acidic nor basic, that solution is known as neutral solution, and this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. We can also find out the neutralization by using a litmus paper. Now we have to find out that the solution is acidic, basic and neutral, which kind of solution. So now we are having a litmus paper. That litmus we will use the neutral litmus paper, we can say that, or blue or red also we can use it. So when we use the red and blue litmus paper with this solution, we can see that the blue litmus paper will remain blue and the red litmus paper will remain red. Why? Because this solution is neither acidic nor basic. So we can say that this solution is neutral solution. and this reaction is known as neutralization reaction. Now, so we can see that neutralization reaction, which thing is formed in this reaction, we can see here when what is neutralization? It is a reaction between an acid and a basis. So acid and base react together. This reaction is known as neutralization reaction. For example, we can take the example. For example, we can take acid like hydrochloric acid plus base sodium hydroxide. So when these two react together, it will form sodium chloride plus water. Here sodium chloride is a salt and water. So we can say that when an acid like hydrochloric acid react with base like sodium hydroxide, then it will form salt and water. We can also see that in this reaction, when we will touch the heat, we will feel it is quite hot. It means we can say that heat is also evolved in this process. So we can say that when acid react with base, salt is formed, NaCl is salt. So salt plus water and heat is also evolved in this reaction. So what is the reaction here? Acid plus base, then it will evolve heat plus salt and water. Because in this, after the reaction, when we will touch the test tube, we will feel that test tube is quite hot. It means heat is also evolved in this reaction. So salt plus water plus heat. So this is exothermic reaction. So we can say that salt and water are produced in this process with the evolution of heat. So this is neutralization reaction. So in this neutralization reaction, which thing is formed? Salt is formed here. So the substance you can see in the test tube, which is settled down at the bottom, this substance is known as salt and its formula is NaCl. So NaCl plus water plus heat is evolved in this reaction. So this is the neutralization reaction you can see here. Thank you.